Something really important just happened and you're probably going to get free money. I'm not just saying that. Like this is real life. This isn't a scam. I'm not trying to sell you makeup. You don't have to give me your credit card. You really are going to get free money. How much? Probably about $1,200. Who's giving it to you? The government. Let me explain why. Don't forget to jackhammer that like button. Coronavirus is likely going to cause a recession. And so in response to that, the Senate has been working with the White House and they're trying to come up with a stimulus package to stimulate the economy in hopes that it will avert the recession. So, you may have seen it in the news, they've come to an agreement on terms as far as what's included in that stimulus package. In total, it adds up to about $2 trillion, which is a lot of money. It's the biggest one ever. It's 10% of the entire GDP for the entire country. It's a huge amount of money. But how does that affect you? Well, you're going to get $1,200. If you're married, you're going to get $2,400. It's also going to give you $500 for kids. So if you're married with 2 kids like me, that's $3,400 in total. Now there are some specifics and not everybody's going to get it. If you're single and you make over $75,000, your payment, your $1,200 payment is going to slowly decrease all the way up until $99,000. Once you go above $99,000 based on your most recent filed tax return, you won't get any additional money. So if you filed already in 2019, they're going to take that adjusted gross income. If you haven't filed in 2019 yet, they're going to take your 2018 adjusted gross income. So it's $75,000 single. If you make under 75, you're going to get the full $1,200. Then it gradually phases out up to 99. You basically double that if you're married. So if you're married and you make less than $150,000, you're going to get the full $2,400. After $150,000, it starts to phase out until $198,000. Anything above $198,000 and you wouldn't get any of the stimulus package. So that's how it affects everyday people like you and me. But what else is in it? Well, as far as we know, and again, it's not passed yet, it's not signed into law. This is just the terms that they've come to agreement to. But as far as we know, they're going to suspend student loan payments through September, and there's going to be no penalty. Another big one, especially if you're adversely affected by kind of what the market's done, maybe you've lost your job, there's a big boost to unemployment insurance. So what this stimulus package does is if you are going on unemployment because you were laid off to the recent economic hardships, this stimulus package is going to give you an extra $600 on top of what your state unemployment already gives you. So you get $600 in addition to whatever the regular unemployment amount that your state particularly offers. In addition to that, they're adding to the length, they're adding 13 weeks onto the end of your state's unemployment benefit. So they're adding additional time towards the end if you're unable to find a job. As far as big corporations go, there's a $500 billion lending / bailout program. Some of the money specifically set aside for specific industries like airlines. There's some national security money, and then there's a big chunk of money that's just thrown into states, municipalities, other corporations to tap into if they need it. There's some rules that they have to follow in order to qualify for the money, like maintain 90% employment. They're trying to do that to prevent mass layoffs of employees and other rules and regulations as far as that money goes. Also, the POTUS, president himself, isn't entitled to any of the money. None of his businesses can qualify for the money. There's small business money. There's money for hospitals. There's money for contract workers, for gig workers. There's protections for evictions, for foreclosures. There's randomly $25 million for the Kennedy Center. Additional food assistance and various other public nonprofit programs that are trying to help the community. They're really trying to help the people, and then, you know, they're randomly playing politics and throwing random things in there. But it's true, you are going to get money from the government. It's not taxable. As far as we know, you aren't going to have to pay it back. So this is one of the true, legit scenarios where you're just going to get handed free money. So if you want to know what to do with it, check out some of my other videos. Please subscribe, stay up to date on how to budget, how to invest, what to do with that new stimulus money that you're getting. All right, thanks guys.